Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah.
A pleasure to meet all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak and Flying with the Foam. So now, here comes yet another occasion where I get to talk about a specific Nerf blaster based on random selection and whatnot. And this is certainly a good time to be bringing back the Elite series in mind. Well, it ain't great! Oh my gosh. Well, this is simply put just, well, I don't know about this one. This one is just the Scout Mark II. Really? This thing bears a resemblance to that of the AccuStrike Quadrant, which came around the same time as this, but in all honesties, I don't say that this one does a whole lot better. Well, okay, I guess performance kind of threw me off right there, but maybe that was just a bad dart, I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. So, I guess a pro tip here, probably don't use, well, rebel darts. Yeah, that's literally what this is. A rebel dart. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and try it one more time. Okay, a little bit squirrely, but still. It did alright by my books, but anyways. The Scout Mark II? Yet another occasion where I need to put it in a different name. Luckily, I have one in mind. Embosser. Yep. Embosser. So, forget that Scout Mark II is just sitting up there and, well, Embosser is the name. Then we're just going to have to learn to put on this blaster right here. But, you know what? Other than, well, name problems, I'd say this one is just a bit questionable. Sure, it does pack a similar functionality and almost carbon cutout design of the Quadrant, but it does have a little bit of a difference in comparison. Well, being that it has a large, well, foregrip on the front, as well as a hand guard that goes around the grip up until the foregrip over here, and of course, its little priming handle is the little T-bar thing that we have noticed in a bunch of the, well, priming rod sort of blasters, so to speak, and then of course, I'd say that its little, well, its cylinder action has some nice clicking to it. So I'd say that this is sort of more of their intention to remake the Quadrant in different ways, but even with a single tactical rail on top, which you could probably do with a lot of attachments out there, like the laser dot sight, dart storage holder, or, I don't know, maybe a scope, or something that you could probably put up here just because why not? A lot of people have different tastes based on different accessories that they probably want to put on tacked rails, regardless of the blaster they're using, regardless of which lineup it comes from. I guess lots of people just have different tastes in them, but above all that, I will point out that the Embosser, it's a bit questionable for me. Not just because it's a carbon cutout of, well, the Quadrant, even though it looks a lot different in most ways, and of course its name, Scout Mark II. What is the Mark I? Could it be the Scout from the Unity Power System way back in 2009? Well, I don't really know for sure. The Unity Power System from the N-Strike series, of course, was very prominent in 2009 with its nice sort of red and light gray color scheme, but it pretty much has been around since 2003. That's literally how long the Unity Power System has truly been around for. But even to this day, I'm still wondering, when on earth are we going to get another type of rocket launcher like the Titan? And yes, I said Titan, because that's where it comes from, the Unity Power System, the N-Strike lineup. And I ain't talking about the sort of minigun looking thing that we got from 2019, that is the Colossatron. But I will talk a lot about that way later from now because I'm just so busy with everything else in mind. So that's pretty much it for right now here on Honest J Nowak and Flying with the Foam. Embosser, well, I don't know. 5.0 out of 10. For its name, for its carbon cutout sort of appearance and functionality, and I mean, it does do a little bit better in terms of performance compared to the Quadron because, man, that thing just, well, I'll probably have no choice but to talk about that at some point. But if you want to see more go down on my channel, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.